One of the most interesting aspects of Denji as a protagonist is how aggressively he resists the traditional image of a sympathetic victim. He's vulgar, impulsive, hypersexual, emotionally immature, at times selfish, shallow, and reckless. Some of the things he says makes audiences uncomfortable. He often reduces his desires into crude sexual language. Because of that, many viewers flatten him into a joke. The horny Chainsaw Man protagonist, the guy whose motivation is touching boobs, the degenerate shonen lead. But I think reducing Denji to a comic relief fundamentally misunderstands what Chainsaw Man is actually doing with his character. Because Denji is not simply written as a parody of adolescent male desire, he's written as a study in deprivation. More specifically, Denji is a portrayal of what prolonged poverty, emotional neglect, bodily exploitation, and grooming can do to a young person's understanding of intimacy, identity, and self worth. And I think the discomfort some audiences feel towards Denji is intentional because he doesn't perform victimhood in a socially recognizable way. His trauma is not quiet or aesthetically palatable, it's messy, sexual, awkward, immature, and ultimately contradictory, which is precisely why he feels psychologically authentic to me. And personally, that authenticity is why his character affects me so deeply and why I could not only sympathize but empathize, because I recognize parts of myself in the confusion he experiences between affection, desire, safety, and control. Before Chainsaw Man becomes a narrative about devils or state violence, it begins as a narrative about poverty. Not stylized poverty, not romanticized poverty, structural poverty. The kind that reduces a human being to pure survival. When the audience first meets Denji, he exists outside the normal developmental structures associated with adolescence. He's not receiving an education. He has no familial support system, no stable housing, no meaningful socialization, and no emotional safety. Instead, he inherits debt from his deceased father and becomes economically exploited by the Yakuza as a child laborer. If you'd like to hear the rest of this, you should check out my YouTube video that is here. You could click the link in my bio, or you could just look up SpectreClaw on YouTube, and I'd be very grateful. Every month, I try to at least upload a video about a show that I like to do video analysis on, or just give my thoughts or give a review. Bye bye.